In this video, we're going to see what is plane of projections. Plane of projection considered as a four quadrants. It differs from the origin. In this origin, we split into a four quadrant: plus plus, plus and minus, minus minus, and plus and minus. So we consider as a horizontal plane and vertical plane and a top view and front view in the first quadrant and the third, fourth and second quadrant. We normally use first and third quadrant only. Why we using first and third quadrant or first angle and third angle projection? Why not we using second and fourth angle projection? Firstly, used to understand the concept of projection. Imagine you have a vertical and horizontal plane perpendicular to each other. Now we have four quadrants. For first angle, we use first quadrant. For second, use second quadrant. Like that, we split into 1, 2, 3, 4 angle of projections. The observer is done from right as indicated in figure. It's in the right view of the object. Once the front view and top view are obtained, to draw it in 2D we have to bring front and top view into vertical plane. The rule for this is we move the view in horizontal plane in clockwise direction. Now answer to your question. In second angle projection systems, object is in second quadrant. The plane is in between object and observer. Front view is in vertical plane and top view is in horizontal plane towards the second quadrant. Then we rotate the view in horizontal plane clockwise and observe it from right. Means the front and top view will overlap each other. Like the same explanation for the fourth angle projection also. It overlap each other. That's why we not using second and fourth angle projections. So we can see about what is first angle projection. So for that we have a object, a plane of projection and the observer. For definition we use a object lies between observer and the plane of projection is called first angle projection. For a simple day-to-day life example, we can use as a hand shadow game. In small age we can use a shadow using a hand from a light. In this the light is the observer, a hand is the object and the wall is the plane of projection. While the light pass in a hand, it make a shadow as a projection. It is first angle projection. We took that example for an object means we placing a object in the first quadrant. It means a first angle projection quadrant. Okay, so we used to project our drawing in our model in horizontal and vertical plane. So the front view remains front, but the right side to project into left side for because the vertical plane lies in left. So we used to draw a front view in front, right side view in the left side and the top view in the bottom. So that is the explanation of the first angle projection. Next we are going to see about what is third angle projection. It have a observer, object and plane of projection also. But the differ is the plane of projection in between the observer and the object. For its definition is the plane of projection lies between observer and the object is called third angle projection. For its easy day-to-day example is the puppet show. In the puppet show, we are the observer. The screen is the plane of projection and the object is the puppet. So we can see the puppet in the screen, its shadow in the screen. That is the simple example for the third angle projections. We can see an example. Now object means we place the object in third quadrant. If we use the derivations means it will come front view in the front, top view in the top, and the right side plane in the right side view. So because the vertical plane is in the right side view and the top horizontal plane in the top view, so it will come front as front, top as top, right as a right. So this is the symbol of the first angle and third angle projection. So this is the explanation. The observer is here. If they project a cylinder this direction means the symbol will form. The explanation of symbol is this is in first and third quadrant. Now we can see a simple difference between first and the third angle objects. I mean the projections. First angle and third angle lies between first and third quadrant. It's generally in first angle projection, the plane of projection is assumed to be non-transparent. In the third angle projection, the plane of projection is assumed to be transparent. The first angle projection is normally used in European countries like India. The third angle projection is used in Western countries like USA. Normally nowadays everyone using the both and first angle third angle projection. Compared to first angle projection, third angle projection is the almost 90% of the person using around the world. In next section we are going to see four type of projection: perspective, isometric, multi-view and oblique projection. Thank you.